Now we will learn lateral medullary syndrome. Lateral medullary syndrome, in which lateral part of the medulla oblongata, this is pyramid, olive. This is inferior cerebellar peduncle is the pons. This is medulla oblongata. Here is the 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay. Then 9, 10, 11, 12 and C1. Okay. So this part will get involved. Lateral part of the medulla oblongata. That's why this is called lateral medullary syndrome, and it occurs due to the involvement of the blood supply over there, and it is this part is supplied by the posterior inferior cerebellar artery, posterior inferior cerebellar artery or PICA. Posterior inferior cerebellar artery is the branch of the vertebral artery. Okay, so what happens in this? There is 6S syndrome. 6S syndrome. 1S for spinothalamic tract, anterolateral, both anterior as well as the lateral. Second S is for spinocerebellar tract, only the posterior. 3 as for sympathetic pathway, due to the hypothalamospinal tract involvement. 4th is as for Schwalbe, 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 that is the medial vestibular nuclei involvement, as well as the spinal, that is the inferior vestibular nuclei involvement. Schwalbe and spinal. 5th S is for swallowing and speech problem, due to the involvement of nucleus ambiguous, which is the composite nucleus of 9th, 10th and 11th cranial nerve. Here is the 9, 10 and 11 cranial nerve. And 6th S is for spinothalamic, spinocerebellar, sympathetic pathway, Schwalbe and spinal, swallowing and 1S is for spinal nucleus of trigeminal. So these are 6S syndrome. Now come to spinothalamic tract. Spinothalamic tract, spinal lemniscus. Due to the involvement of the spinal lemniscus lies in the spinal cord laterally. Okay, lateral spinothalamic tract as well as the antero. So there is involvement of a spinothalamic tract that will result into the contralateral loss of pain and temperature, except phase. Spinocerebellar, posterior spinocerebellar, it passes through the inferior cerebellar peduncle and it is involved. That's why this will result into the cerebellar ataxia. This will result into the cerebellar ataxia, which is characterized by 4T syndrome. Again, here is 4T. 1T is truncal ataxia, when the trunk shows ataxic, when the person moves, his trunk sways to and fro. That's why. T2 basin, when there is no excess nodding movement of the head. T2 basin, One T is for tremulous eyeball. Tremulous eyeball. When there is iris moves with the eyeball. Okay, tremulous eyeball. And one is T is for tandem gait. Tandem gait, in which the front foot heel is stuck with the back foot toe. ऐसे चल रहा है, ये टो है, थोड़ा दूर पे होता है, फिर पैर रखते हैं, तो ये दोनों ही हमेशा टकराता रहता है, टो एंड हील. ठीक है, बैक फुट टो एंड फ्रंट फुट हील. व्हेन दे always get crossed with each other when the person walk, which is affected by the cerebellar ataxia. Okay, so these are the 4T syndrome. Now come to the this is the spinocerebellar. Now come to sympathetic pathway, which is due to the involvement of hypothalmospinal tract. As we all know that the hypothalmospinal tract passes very laterally. Okay, intermediolateral nucleus में रहता है उसका fiber, and it will result into the ipsilateral Horner syndrome. Horner syndrome, palmatosis, ptosis, meiosis, and hydrosis, and ophthalmosis, and loss of ciliospinal reflex. Swalbe and the spinal vestibular nuclei, that is the medial and the inferior vestibular nuclei. Here is 8th, okay, 6, 7, 8. 8th nerve, that is the vestibular nucleus, is involved. That will result into the, and this will result into the 2 and 2V. Navya. 2N is the nausea and nystagmus, and this is vomiting and vertigo. And now swallowing and speech problem due to the 9th, 10th, 11th cranial nerval movement, the nucleus ambiguous. So this will result into the dysarthria, dysphagia, like this. And the spinal nucleus of trigeminal involvement, because the lateral most, this is, here is the cuneate gracile tubercle, there is a cuneate tubercle on the posterior aspect. This is the ventral aspect, and the posterior aspect there is the open part, first open part of the medulla, then closed part of the medulla, and there is 3 longitudinal ridges. This here is one elevation due to the presence of the, this is called the gracile tubercle, here is the cuneate tubercle, and this is the tuber cinereum. Tuber cinereum is caused due to the spinal nucleus of trigeminal beneath. Okay, so spinal nucleus of trigeminal, as this is lateral most position, so spinal nucleus of trigeminal get involved, and that will result into the loss of pen temperature ipsilateral face. Ipsilateral side of the face. Okay, so this is all about the lateral medullary syndrome. Thank you.